Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. The topic we are going to discuss is game techniques in Singapore Mass. First of all, please let me to thank all the previous speakers for their bright presentations. And here you can see some ideas I took from the previous online and offline seminars and used in my practice. So my hope is that some of the ideas from presentations of mine would be beneficial for you too. This is our table of contents. As you can see, we have 5 games to speak about. They are hot seat, wait, place values, and find your card and story making. So let's go on. Secondly, let me to introduce myself a little bit. I'm Olympiads lover. So as a teacher, I see my role today as to motivate my students to participate in such kind of scientific competitions in order to be passionate about dedication and to feel that great atmosphere of Olympiads movement. I am an alumnus of Cambridge Technical University with major in engineering. I have master degree from Nazarbayev University. I worked in corporate oil and gas sector and had my own business in consulting and education. And now I'm happy to be in Qadam School. Qadam School is English primary school established in 2022. The mission of our school is to educate a new generation of bearers of culture and traditions who will represent their values at the global level in all areas of activities. According to the concept of today's seminar, I emphasized some unique features of our school. They are, as opposed to traditional primary school system, we have subject teachers along with homeroom teachers in primary school. The majority of subjects is taught in English, and mathematics is based on Singapore methodology. So we have 4 hours of Singapore math in 1st and 2nd grade, and 5 hours of Singapore math in 3rd and 4th grades. Based on the 3 academic quarters, we observed that the main problem our children faced is poor English language. So our ambitious goal was to give math in a foreign language for small children. So how are we achieving this? As you know, Singapore math has very colorful books and interesting manipulatives, so that it is really very enjoyable for small children to discover it. Here on the video, you can see our practice with number bonds when we add and subtract 3-digit numbers and with regrouping in tens and ones. Can you hear it?
No, we cannot. Maybe you need to reshare the screen and click the share sound button. You can stop sharing and share it again. I believe that's how you do it.
I see.
Yeah, stop sharing and start it again.
No?
Okay, yeah, we can hear now. Oh, can you make it louder, the YouTube video?
10. So you can see that the student put 10 number boards on a 100 number board, and so they replace it they call it like substitution or replacement, like in football. You will see it now.
Good. Good. Very good.
So they can add or subtract, right? And on the picture provided, you can see also that we do math not only in class, but also out of class in playing area, like on a video, and even outdoors. So everything to be interesting.
10.
So let's see our game techniques. The first is hot seat. This technique is taken from English teachers, from my colleagues. So this game provides more practice in mental addition and subtraction, multiplication, division, or any other operations you can give, and skills to develop. Names based on the problem you know about English language. So skills to develop names and numbers and operations when formulating questions, and teamwork. So you can see how it works in the first grade.
Yer Sultan.
Oh.
In English? Good.
Equals 20.
Nice. So, who is the
what is interesting in that game is that this game can be this game can be played in groups even, or students can play it individually. So if you organize this game in groups, you should arrange students into groups, 2 or more. One student from the group sits back to the board, as you saw in the video, and the number is written on the board, and students from other groups ask a question. If the answer of the student is correct, the point is given to the team. So, yeah.
So, who is the winner today? Yes. So,
next game is weight. First of all, you should prepare objects depending on the idea you want to discover with children. I will show you the idea later, but I prepared light biscuits packed in big paper napkin, small heavy candies, and chopsticks. Arrange students into 2 groups, and children should put the objects in the cup by chopsticks, and a group that makes heavier cup wins. So this game provides comparing masses, practice in comparing masses of the objects, and understanding the concepts of lighter or heavier. What is interesting here that based on the idea that I talked about, conclusion made by children was right. Mass and size concepts. Is the smallest object always lighter, or is the biggest object always heavier? There is no sound here. This is from my social account. this is their observations.
There are big but light. Small but heavy.
Nice.
That's great.
Next game, place values, provides practice in place values. First of all, you should prepare cards with 3-digit numbers, 1 number per card, and arrange students sitting in a circle and one stays in the center. Each student takes one card and one student in the center names his number, and others who have the same digit in the same place value change their places between themselves. Aim to take seat. You will see it now.
136.
Can you explain this game? Like, what is happening?
How?
Can you explain it again?
Sorry, stop it. What, Sanjar?
Can you explain it again? How do they know, like, who has which number? Like,
every student has the card with the number.
Do they show it to each other?
No. They, I have many cards. We choose it, and they don't show it to each other. And the person in the center reads his number. And if, for example, 253, and if in my card, for example, I have 5 tens, I should change my place with other student who has, for example, like person in the center 200s, he has 200s too. So they should change their places. Is it clear?
I think I'm a bit confused still.
No. I'm a bit confused as well.
Look, every person has a card with the number, 3-digit numbers. And for example, the student in the center of a circle names his number. For example, 253. 253. My number, I'm sitting in a circle, and my number is, for example, no matter, but for example, 751. First number has 5 tens, and I have 5 tens too. So I should change my place with someone else sitting who has, for example, not 5 tens maybe, but 200s or 3 ones, as in 253. They change their places.
How do they know who has which number? So they show each other?
No, they don't know. They don't know, but you see, they sit, they stand up and just change their places.
But what's the logic for changing the places? There must be logic, right?
Because it means that they have the same number in they have the same number in that value, with that value. 5 tens, for example, or
okay. What is it like?
200s.
They have a card in their hand, right? Or
yes, everyone has cards.
They're sitting on the card.
No, they're not sitting. They have it on hands.
Okay, okay. So they see
They're
the
looking.
cards, right? They can see the numbers. Of
Yes, of course. I
okay.
see my number.
Okay.
I see my number, but
No,
I don't see the numbers of other students.
Okay, I understand now. Yeah, this sounds fun. So they have to look at each other's numbers, right? Very careful. Yeah.
Yes, don't look, but listen. They don't see the numbers. They don't see the numbers of other students, but they should listen the number pronounced by the person in the center.
Okay, okay, I understand now. Thank you, thank you.
Do you want to see it again?
Sure, let's watch one more time. Yes.
For example, this. You see, they look at their numbers. They know their number. Is this clear?
Yes.
I think, Zhuldyz, you have to understand that the person is standing in the center and saying his number out loud.
Yeah.
So all the rest can hear and can understand which numbers coincide. Yeah. And when they hear the coincidences in the digits, they just stand up and change to any place which is free. Yeah.
Yes, you're right. The person in the center tells the number.
Yeah.
And others just listen to this number and change their places. If you have the same, not number, but the same, the same number in that place value. Is this clear?
Yeah, this is good. This is very simple and very fun. And this is a great way to test, to practice place value, right? Yeah.
Yes. So, this, and aim to take seat, as you can see. Next game is find your card. I took this game from my colleague, from my English teacher colleague too, and adapted to math. This game provides more practice in addition, subtraction, or multiplication or division in a short period. We play this game in groups, and skills to develop logic and teamwork. So first of all, prepare different colors of different colors with the tasks, with the problems. Arrange, for example, if I have two groups, there should be, each group should take, for example, 5 cards. Each group should solve 5 problems. First of all, should find 5 cards. Arrange students into 2 or more groups. Students should identify what is their color. You will see the task now, and find the cards and solve the problems. By the way, we play this game outside, or not outside, but out of the class in our play zone. And group that does 0.3 faster and correctly wins. This is from my social media. You see? Here. Look, we have 3 groups. The first, like, just for logic, just guess your color. First group, not pink. Second group, not pink and not green. And third, unknown. And they find these cards. clear?
Yeah, this is clear.
And next is story making based on the picture. Provides using the vocabulary of the topic provided, skills to develop teamwork and analysis. Instructions. Prepare a picture and the words to be used. For example, here our topic was weight. Arrange students into 2 or more groups. Students make their stories, and a group that does point 3 fast and correctly wins. So I have cards, I have picture, I have words. They should choose these words, for example, lighter, heavier, lightest, heaviest, etc. And or even objects like watch, etc. And they do their stories.
Lightest. Lightest? No. Lightest than he watch. He 2 o'clock at PM. So cold. Heaven than he watch. Watch.
This was our. So, conclusion. Games is an effective way to make children do and love math. One game technique can be applied to many topics as a part of the lesson or for the whole one. By the way, we have rule in my classes that 4 days per week we work hard and do all home tasks, etc. And we have Friday and we play on Fridays usually. Games are more than valuable when the English is not native language. Objective is to do practice, engage for learning, but not only fun. So thank you for your attention, for your questions.
Thank you. This is wonderful, Zhuldyz. The videos really make it very clear. Thank you. This is wonderful. I mean, I really enjoyed this a lot.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Do you have questions?
You teach math, like Singapore math in English, five times a week?
Yes, in 3rd and 4th grades, we have 5 times per week.
That's really awesome. That's really like you can teach like the full thing with like all the details and like the full methodology as it's intended. So normally Singapore math is intended for 5 times a week. So so this is awesome.
Yes, we are really very happy to be part of this experience because you know, we have teacher parent meetings, and last time 2 parents, both mom and dad, came, and dad asked me, I just wanted to see how we teach and who is our teacher, because our daughter is really very excited with Singapore math. And he told me that he's a participant in the past. He's a participant of math Olympiads, and I think he's very strong in math. And he told me that I thought that you are doing just fun, but when I see results, when I see knowledge my daughter get here, I'm happy. And so I was really very excited to hear that. I think that even if, as I said, we have some challenges with English language, but even today we have progress. And I think that in future there will be good results.